Hello, it's me, Cybot. Well, that was certainly a cliffhanger, wasn't it? But good news, my human friends. 6 Minutes will return with an all-new season in 2024. Will Brinley make it back from 1989? Where are Cyrus, James, and Monica? How will Bertie and Holiday deal with Jude, now that we know he's a younger version of Dr. Whittier? You'll have to come back to find out.
6 Minutes Out of Time. One of the most beloved audio family dramas of all time, the sequel to 6 Minutes, the most downloaded family audio drama of all time. We know a fourth season has been confirmed in the last episode of 6 Minutes Out of Time, and today we're going to be talking about the future of 6 Minutes and any predictions. So as you heard at the start of the episode, Season 4 of 6 Minutes has been confirmed, and fans are highly anticipating the fourth season of 6 Minutes. Gen Z Media is known for all of their incredible and entertaining podcasts, and their podcasts, I think, are really unique and innovative, and I think a lot of fans can agree. And so 6 Minutes is one of the most beloved audio dramas of all time, I think. And so now that we have the confirmation for a fourth season, fans are just anticipating it. So Gen Z Media, 6 Minutes, has came out with a new series called Cyrus the Lost Tapes. And so they're releasing short episodes covering where Cyrus is. And we've learned he's lost his memory, or sort of amnesia. So anyway, Cyrus has discovered that he's in the 1980s, and he has encountered his fair share of issues. He doesn't know who he is necessarily, though he did find a tape recorder, and he's been documenting everything he's been doing. Alright, so we're gonna play a few clips from the first episode of Cyrus the Lost Tapes, and we'll be discussing a few different things about it. He's discovered the recorder.
Testing. 1, 2. Well, the little knobs are spinning, tape's rolling, must mean it's working.
Classic Cyrus.
Hello? This is my first time using this, Radio Shack compact cassette recorder. Don't think I've ever seen one of these before. Took me a while to figure out how it works.
Well, yeah, and Cyrus is a present-day Gen Zer. He doesn't know how that works. He's from present day. But obviously he doesn't know he's in the past. So anyway, Cyrus makes his way into a diner, and he doesn't really have any money to order, obviously. Nothing is with him.
If you're gonna sit in that booth, you gotta order something.
Yes, sir.
My customers call me Luis.
Good old diner
when you're ready.
hospitality.
That thing rolling?
You're familiar with this device?
1980s tape
A
recorder,
tape
of
recorder?
course.
No doy, as my daughter likes to say.
Museum knows their 80s slang.
I'll take that as a yes.
Well, that was a good interaction, and then what happens later on is actually really fascinating. Check this out.
I'm a geology nerd or something. Ooh, hang on. That guy just left his newspaper behind. I'm gonna grab it.
Newspaper, Cyrus.
Maybe this'll jog some memories.
Maybe.
Let's see.
Tell me,
Miami
Cyrus.
Herald, U.S. warships prepare Gulf escort. That can't be good. The date.
Date, tell
Wednesday, July 22nd, 1987.
Interesting. Well, he doesn't know he's in the
I don't
past.
know. I mean, I recognize some of the names in here.
Well, that's interesting, because we know Cyrus is a geek, of course, but yeah, perhaps he knows some of the popular figures from back then. He's Cyrus. So if you listen to the episode, you know that Cyrus goes on to talk about how this all feels dated, because he's not used to this experience. He's from present day, he's a Gen Zer, and he's not used to, obviously, he's not experienced within the 80s. So Cyrus mentions how everything feels so dated, but let's get back to it.
Another planet.
Scoot over! Scooch! Come on!
Where did you come from?
Where are
Better
you?
yet, Find another table to sit at. I need this booth.
Excuse me, I was here first, and I'm not about to let some 10-year-old kick me out of my spot.
I'm 11, for your information, and I need this exact booth so they can't see me through the window.
Who are they?
Do you mind?
They who?
Uh-oh, too late. Move, hurry, let me out.
What is happening? Hey, come back here. Who are you?
I think we're all wondering the same thing. Who's this girl? Let's get back to it.
Oh, I forgot the recorder.
Cyrus and his recorder.
Still on. Good. Better
Yep.
keep rolling while I try and find that girl. I think she might be in trouble.
Cyrus gets to help.
There she is. Hey! Hey, wait up!
Go away.
Maybe I can help you.
No, go back in the diner before you regret it.
So clearly somebody's after you.
That car, it's headed right... Oh!
Attempted murder.
Did he just try to...
Run me down?
Yeah.
Told you to stay away.
There are some rumors about who this girl could be. Her dialogue sounds almost exactly like Holiday. Holiday is from the present, and we know that Dr. Whittier had a daughter, Adelaide, and we know that Holiday is a replica of Adelaide. What if Adelaide is this girl? It is possible. I saw somebody post that on Spotify, and now I think it makes so much sense. It really does. It could be Adelaide, indeed. I mean, it would not be surprising at all. It fits the characteristics of Holiday, and we know Holiday is a replica of Adelaide, who was alive in the 1980s. Not to mention, Adelaide died when she was 11, according to the medical records. And so... the girl mentioned she was 11 years old, and we know that this girl sounds exactly like Holiday. I mean, almost exactly. I guess not exactly. But I think when I first heard this, I was like, Holiday? But now it makes so much sense. It's Adelaide. But it also makes a lot of sense that it could be Holiday. That is not out of the question. It is also very likely that it could be Holiday too. So we got two choices. Anyway, let's get into the next episode in the series, but thank you, Julia, for posting that theory on Spotify. It definitely makes so much sense. Let's get into it.
Here you go, kid. One burger medium.
What I can tell, he's a nice guy.
So good.
Come back to the kitchen
Nice.
once you're finished eating.
Thanks again, Luis.
Glad we can make it work.
I'll make
guess
this
they got a
fast
deal?
because I'm starving and this burger looks incredible, but that was the owner of the diner, Luis.
Yep,
He
nice
seems
guy.
like a really good guy. Anyway, when I came back after that, whatever it was,
Fiasco?
outside, Luis said I had to order something if I wanted to keep hanging out in his booth. I think he must have felt sorry for me. Turns out his dishwasher called in sick today, so he asked if I wanted to fill in. A fair day's wage and a meal of my choice. Obviously, I jumped at the chance, but the weirdest part?
Here we go with the
When
weirdness.
he asked if I had any experience working in a diner, I said I did. Like, without hesitation. I knew it for a fact, so what's that about?
Alright, so if you know a thing or two about 6 Minutes, you know that Cyrus has one experience working at a diner. That was when he was on the run. His experience was only short, but he also had another attempted experience when he was with Casey on episode 43 of 6 Minutes Out of Time. They attempted to get a job at a diner, but they decided to go work elsewhere. So anyway, let's go into the next clip.
This has been, without a doubt, the craziest day of my life. I mean, if I had to guess. Anyway, I think I'm gonna shut this off and head back and...
Hey!
Familiar voice.
It's you!
Maybe
Are you okay?
Adelaide.
What happened? Why did that car try to run you down?
Don't really have time to get into all that. I just need a favor.
Someone wants
Favor.
you dead. You should be asking the police for help, not some guy you just met at a diner.
Alright, so let's talk about that. Who is this mystery person that's after either Holiday or it could be Adelaide, or it could be somebody else. But I do believe it could be either Holiday or Adelaide. That's the most likeliest explanation. But who is this mystery person? As we know, throughout 6 minutes, somebody has always been after Holiday. This makes a lot of sense. Somebody is always after Holiday.
I can't go to the police. I don't trust them. I don't trust anyone.
Holiday's notorious for not
Why are
trusting
you here?
people.
You kind of saved my life out there.
So did he
And
save
it's not
Holidays.
like I'm asking for anything big. Just some food. And maybe a little money?
Not sure I can really help.
But you're wearing an apron.
Zero money.
Don't you work here?
Kind of.
Well, there's food and money inside, isn't there?
I'm not going to
Suppose.
steal for you.
Think of it as donating to a good cause. You can just leave everything by that door there. I'll come up and grab it after you go back inside. No one will know what's going on, and I totally promise you'll never see me again.
Totally.
Why is this starting to feel like a scam?
Not even. You think I faked almost being run over just to get some free fries and a few hundred?
Sounds like something
A few
Holiday would say.
hundred? This conversation's over.
Wait, don't leave. If you could just...
Sorry. I'm glad you're not hurt, but I can't help you.
Alright, so after this girl takes over Cyrus's body. Check this out.
I'm stuck. My legs, they won't move.
She's taking
Are
over.
You doing that to me?
Do I
Controlling.
have your attention now? I said I need your help. Cyrus.
Alright, so the stranger with the name drop, Cyrus, so she knows who he is, I guess. And so that's really interesting because obviously Holiday knows who Cyrus is, but I still have that gut feeling that it may be Adelaide, but I also have a gut feeling that it may be Holiday. It makes sense for it to be Adelaide, but so does it for Holiday as well. And so that'll be interesting to see what happens. Let's get into the next episode.
What's going on here? Have we met before? How do you know who I am?
Something's
I
going
don't know
on.
who you are. I mean, you're a diner guy, but beyond that, no clue.
Not
But
buying
you
it.
called me by my name.
It just sort of came to me.
I'm not buying that.
Me too. That makes
What's
sense.
your deal? Why does someone want to hurt you? And
Jeff
why did
does
I
it.
suddenly freeze up like that?
Hang on. Do you hear that?
It's
Hear
the
what?
tape recorder.
That whirring sound.
I hear it.
Is that a tape recorder on the seat? You're recording this? I knew I should have never trusted you. You are working with them.
I'm not working with anyone. I don't even know anyone.
Give me that.
No!
Alright, so this wouldn't be the first time Cyrus has been exposed. He's obviously been exposed by Holiday a few times for his scandals, I guess, per se. But it could be Adelaide as well. But yeah, Holiday has obviously exposed Cyrus time after time again. And so I think this encounter is really building on how well Cyrus knows this girl he just met in the first episode.
I doubt I'll ever see the girl again. Probably best if I don't. I have my own problems to worry about. Like, massively huge ones.
It's
Miami
true.
is
Big
completely
problems.
foreign to me. If I'm from here, I'd never know it. Nothing seems familiar. And to be honest, I'm not a fan of heat and humidity. I feel like I'm more suited to the cold.
Cold
Luckily,
climate
it's
of
still light out,
Alaska.
but once it gets dark, I don't know where I'll go.
So to Cyrus, this all kind of feels like a fever dream. What's going on? Where is he? I mean, he knows he's in Miami, of course. But what's going on? He's never been here before. And so it's all like a fever dream, you know? He doesn't have any memory. He doesn't know where his family is. What's going on?
I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a big helicopter about to land on the beach.
Cyrus's dad once stole a copter.
Oh, no, there she is.
It's the girl.
It's the girl. I think the helicopter is coming for her.
That copter's after the girl.
Hey!
Wouldn't be
girl!
the first time. If it were to be Holiday. Tape's cutting out. The recorder was going out there for
Whoa,
a second.
what's happening to the helicopter? It's like spinning out of control.
That is not a good sign.
It went
Just
into
land in
the
the
ocean.
water.
Gotta go.
Girl knows how to crash a helicopter.
Wait, don't run off. Did you make that helicopter crash?
Leave it alone, Cyrus. Leave me alone.
Hey!
Whoa.
Hey, let go of my arm.
Nope. You're
Cyber
not running
ain't
away
letting
this
go.
time. At least, not without me.
So, after reviewing the first 3 episodes of Cyrus the Lost Tapes, we're pretty familiar with what's going on here. Cyrus has met this girl, and something's going on. Somebody's after this girl. I guess we'll find out what happens in the next episode of Cyrus the Lost Tapes. I'll be reviewing it. 6 Minute Super fans like me cannot wait for the 4th season of 6 Minutes Out of Time. Thank you all so much for listening, and I'll see you next time.